of Wands. Interesting. All right, so you guys' card is the underlying energy. Taurus, what is going on? Manifesting, giving birth to a new situation, giving birth to abundance. You guys are really working hard. That's what that tells me. You guys are really working hard here. Underneath here, you have the Nine of Wands. So yeah, you've been putting in a lot of effort. You guys honestly are really close to that finish line. Keep pushing forward. Yay! Exciting. But it's exhausting, no doubt. It's like, it's still super exhausting. It's still like you're putting a lot of work into your situation. And man, it's all about manifestation here. Hopefully you guys don't hear my stomach. I am a little hungry, but don't worry. Taurus, don't worry. I'll eat after. Okay, so you guys have here as the current state of being the Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys may have received an offer of longevity, but it's still been a lot of work, a lot of long, tedious, boring work, and it's been really requiring you guys to pay attention to the details recently. Excuse me. I really feel like this is just a lot of paying attention to details, learning something new, potentially even. You guys have been doing a whole lot of non-Taurus stuff lately, okay? And people are like accuse you guys of, being stuck and stubborn, and you guys are, but it's like you guys have been doing some things that are definitely outside the comfort zone to manifest, to gain something new in here. Now, I feel like, guys, you want to put down the burden. That's at the end of the day, right? You guys really want to put down the burdens. You also, oh gosh, sorry about that, guys. You really want to just end the cycle, just put it down, just end it all up, okay? You put in a lot of work, you put a lot of time in here, and yeah, you really want to see, the fruits of your labor come to fruition. It's been a long journey. It's been a hard working, long journey, but I do get the sense that here with the Ten of Wands, you are ready to just finally just put it down and say, you know what? I did what I could do. I've done everything that I can do, and you're just ready to just be happy, be healthy, and just, have a, banquet, whatever. But the thing that's keeping you right now from the Ten of Pentacles is the Ten of Wands is the Ten of Pentacles. That is so interesting, guys. And I feel like it's more so that there is a commitment, or so you're committed to something. You're not necessarily, you want to put down a burden, but you're not necessarily going to, because you guys are Taurians. You guys are very loyal. When you guys agree to something, you agree to it, okay? You are like, no, this is what I said I was going to do, and you're going to do it. So I feel like this commitment could be keeping you guys from necessarily putting down a burden right now. And this burden has a lot to do with what it has a lot to do with something of the past. Maybe there was a relationship that rekindled itself, a second chance, second opportunity to do something. So I really feel like with the Wheel of Fortune coming up, there is this, this like second time around, second chance, the change of luck. And I really feel like it has a lot to do with, with what you've been committed to, who you've been committing to. Now, with the Ten of Cups in your advice, it's talking about ending a cycle here, okay? Or maybe just surrounding yourself with family and friends. But most importantly, I really feel like this is a circumstance or a situation where it's ended. This is an ending of a cycle, right? And I feel like it's also just kind of, seeing the fruits of your labor, seeing that, not necessarily seeing the fruits of your labor, I keep saying that, but mostly with the Ten of Cups in your advice, it's so interesting. It's almost like it's saying that kind of just go through the motions, because with the Ten of Cups, you don't do anything other than just live it, right? You don't live. This is the results of all the hard work that you put into emotionally, right? This is the results of everything that you've been through. And I feel like right now you're going through a transitional time. It's definitely happening. You're going through a transitional time. So just being in the moment is kind of what is all you can do at this time, being in the moment. Let's go ahead and see, why is the Ten of Cups in your advice? Why is the Ten of Cups in your advice? Why is the Ten of Cups in your advice? Why is the Ten of Cups in your advice? Why is the Ten of Cups in your advice? Why is the Ten of Cups in your advice? Death. Wow. Releasing of the old and beginning of the new. Death energy. Wow. So yeah, this could be that there's something that emotionally that you're going through, and it's exfoliating. It's an exfoliating energy to manifest more. And I feel like this emotional cycle that you're going through right now, especially with all the burdens, all the stuff that you've been going through, yeah, this is a releasing of the old. The Wheel of Fortune is coming up. as the reason why the Ten of Pentacles is here, right? Something you've committed to. But in order to be able to put down this burden, you have to release something that was from the past, which is with this Wheel of Fortune. You've gained this, you've gained the perspective that you needed from the past. You're ready to hit number 2, round 2 on this. However, in order for you to be able to truly hit this and, like hit the ground running, something from the past needs to be released. The ending of the cycle that you've been through with this Ten of Cups, the ending of a cycle here, it needs to be let go of in order for things to be able to be renewed. So that way you can really tap into that Taurus energy here with the Empress card and manifest the hell out of anything that you want. You have the capability of manifesting whatever you want, but it's the things that hold you back, the disappointments, the sadness, things that have happened in the past that really that didn't feel like it was in your favor. Well, it's time to release it now. And it's hard to do, no doubt. That's why death is coming up here. But I feel like that's pretty much what is going to really help you, complete the cycle here. Now, in your advice, you already did your advice, your feelings. The Two of Swords is coming up. So there's a difficult decision that you have to make. Potentially one in which that, involves this Ten of Cups, releasing of something. And it may be hard, especially because, it's, you've learned so much. You've done so much. And it's like, this situation is difficult anyway, right? It's just a difficult situation. So it's showing relatively difficult in your emotions right now, guys, to even think about what it is that you have to let go. But trust me, if it's hard to look at, it's definitely important to make a decision about what you need to do with it and run with it, right? Honestly, not necessarily make a decision, but dealing with these past pains and these old issues, so that way you can feel like you can breathe again. Because if this is how you feel emotionally because of these old issues, they are definitely holding you back. Right? This is definitely holding you back. It's not you're not doing anything. You're blindfolded and you're holding those swords across your chest, trying to keep the balance. At the end of the day, you have to put one of those swords down, right? She has to put these swords down to deal with her situation. So that way she can actually feel like she's doing something instead of just allowing the world to pass her by. Okay? So yeah, there's this feeling, guys, you're going through a seriously difficult situation. Your hopes and fears is that this person will remain diligent and very committed, but also I feel like you want some sort of offer still. Maybe not offer, but you want to see reliability with this knight. I don't think you guys like expect reliability. I think you want it. Why is the Knight of Pentacles coming up here? This could be also a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, another Taurus here. This is someone that's younger than you. But this is also someone that worked very hard. This is the most reliable knight. But he takes a very long time to make his decision about committing to somebody because he doesn't, he wants to know the details. He wants to know the ins and outs of the situation. And I feel like you may not want to work so hard because the Knight of Pentacles is the hardest working knight of them all. So why is the Knight of Pentacles coming up? Judgment. So 2 cards in the King, Scorpionic energy. Whoa. So for some of you guys, this is in regards to, like making a decision in regards to your love life. Since Scorpio is your 7th house, this could be that there's a call to action here. Maybe looking very closely at your love life and really making a decision about what it is that you want to do. But maybe you don't really want to work so hard in your love life. Or perhaps you want change, and the change is more of it has to be initiated on your part, maybe. There's a lot of work with this at the end of the day, the Knight of Pentacles. So in your outcome with the 8 of Wands, it talks about things moving fast, things happening, right? Moving forward, progressing in a very fast way. I feel like with this release, you can have a bit more progress, speed. I don't think that you want this to be slow. Now that I see that, you don't want this to be slow energy. You want to get it done and over with. You don't want to linger with it. You don't want to be lingering in the pain of it all. You just want to keep going. You don't want it to be slow. You don't want any of that, snail stuff. You want it to actually pick up. And I feel like you can. And I feel like it will. It will move very fast. You will start to see the wheel turning, and you'll start to see the abundance in which you've been trying to manifest come through. It's just all about what's holding you back. It's treating this situation, treating this relationship brand new. You can't hold on to the old past stuff. Treating it like it's brand new. It's brand new. You have to believe it's brand new. And the only way for you to believe it's brand new is release the pains and the disappointments in the past, stuff that's happened to you, and the things that you may have done to yourself in the past. Forgive yourself, love yourself, and start new. All right, Taurus, it's hard to do, but you can do it, guys. This is a new relationship, especially if this is somebody that you've been with. New relationship. All right. Aquarian Insight, she was talking to me, and she was talking to me about double jeopardy and how, like, if you were accused of a murder from somebody who faked their death, framed you, whenever, and you get out of jail and you kill that person, right? You can't get tried twice. But practically, in essence, what this is looking like, because I have having experiences with this as well. Aquarian Insight, she's a genius, by the way. If you haven't watched her videos, go ahead and check her out. But she was definitely talking to me and telling me that, you know, if you start something brand new, you can't go into it with the guilt in the sentence that you went in for, that you've been tried for already. You've done that already. It's gone. It's done. This is a new, brand new relationship. So whatever crime happens within this situation, it is a crime on this new relationship, not a compiled crime from the last relationship, or not a compiled, you know, situation from the last relationship. It's treating it like it's brand new, so that way you can do what you feel that you need to do within this relationship without feeling like you've already done something already. Okay, now here you guys go. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I agree with this. This is great. Absolutely wonderful. And the Ten of Cups is talking about celebration itself too. Celebrating love, right? Support network, family. This is great, right? I feel it. I feel it. I love it. And it's about enjoying where you are, enjoying how far you've come. And I know it's been a very tough journey, but you are building something that is seriously strong. Wow. All right, so see what the Whispers of Love says for you guys' relationship here, or your love lives. Wow, back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. Wow. Jeez, this is literally high-fiving the crap out of this reading here. Yeah. Death is what it do. Reevaluating what it is that makes you truly happy. Death. And the Ten of Cups. And it also the Two of Swords in your feelings. Reevaluating, looking at it really differently. Page of Pentacles, looking at the details, really reevaluating what it is, well, knowing the value of something. And then the Knight of Pentacles, changing your mind potentially with the Knight of Pentacles and Judgment. But enjoy where you are now, so that way you can reevaluate what it is that you want. You've been putting in a lot of work, Taurus, so you got to give yourself a bit of a pat on the back, right?